Hey guys, it's EclipseArts02 here, aka Raven. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about weird commission experiences that I've personally had in the time I've been doing commissions over the past 5 years. So let's get into it. This first story, I was about 16 and I just opened commissions for around the first time properly. And anyway, I get a DM from this guy and he asked me for a commission. I said, yeah, sure, what were you after? And he then describes to me how he wants that art of these two characters of his, and I said, cool, what exactly did you want them to be doing? And his response was a very detailed, not safe for work scene. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm a minor and not comfortable with drawing that. I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to find another artist. And I had faith that he'd be understanding. No, he was not. He started, screaming at me in all caps, why can't you just do it? I'm gonna be paying you. You should do what I want because this is how commissions work. I pay you and you draw what I want. I'm giving you my money. Give me your PayPal, I'll send you the money, and then you can draw it. And I was very much not great with confrontation and took a second and just went, what the hell? Why did you start yelling at me after I told you I can't draw you something? So I tried to calmly explain to him again, I'm sorry, I can't draw that for you. I'm a minor and not feeling comfortable. And he just was not having it and kept going on a spiel about like how he sees plenty of 16-year-olds drawing not safe for work art and he thought I wouldn't be any different. Yeah, and he just kept going on and on. And mid with him like yelling at me, I decided I would just block him. So, with that being one of the first DMs about commissions, it was an experience. But yeah, if anyone does that to you and you're not comfortable with drawing what they're asking, even if they're going to pay you and you're a small artist and you need the money, don't take it on. If it makes you uncomfortable, do not take on that commission. And if they don't give up, like this guy didn't, just block them. The block button exists for a reason. Your comfortability is more important than the money that they could give you. I'm just glad at 16 I decided to block them instead of just going, oh, yeah, okay, I can do that for you then. Because, oh god, it was very, very much heavily detailed to a 16-year-old. And I'm like, okay, like, just insert the Ralph meme. I'm in danger. But, yeah, anyway, that was that experience. So, on to the next one. So, this other one, this person asked me for a commission and I accepted it and they went, okay, thank you so much. So I had the free time then, so I decided to go in and sketch straight away. So I sent them a quick sketch and they said, yep, I like that. And then I cleaned up the sketch and sent it again. I said, did you want any changes to this? And they verbatim said, no, that looks perfect, thank you so much, you can go ahead and finish it. So I did. And you would think that I would send it back to them and they'd be so grateful, so happy to see that I'd finished the commission very quickly for them. No, if you thought that, you'd be wrong. They had asked me, oh, actually, I don't like the pose and how you've done it now. Can you redo the pose? You heard me correctly. They wanted me to redo the pose after I'd sent them the finished, coloured, lined, and shaded piece. So you can see how that is an issue. Also, I would like to state, this was for only $10. I was severely undercharging myself. This should have been worth a lot more. But, yeah, I had to kindly say to her, sorry, I can't do that. I finished the piece. If you want me to change the pose, you'll have to pay me again. And she wasn't having it. She was not happy. She was like, well, what? I paid you for this. You should be doing what I tell you. This is how commissions work. I said, no, I asked you earlier, was this okay? And you had said, yes, this was okay, and that I could go ahead and finish it. So I finished it. But yeah, she's going, but I'm paying you for a service. You should give me the piece that I want at the end. And I'm like, this is what you asked for originally, and I delivered that. But it is reasonable for me to change a pose after you've told me everything is fine. And yeah, she was just going, oh, whatever, I'll just take this one then, bye, and blocked me. She had the audacity to block me. Like, oh my god, seriously? You should have just told me earlier if you had any issues with it. But yeah, in the end, I'm glad she blocked me, and I was a little bit angry at the time and wish she hadn't blocked me so I could give her a piece of my mind. But I'm so glad she blocked me because I would have just made it worse. Anyway, if someone asks you in the finished stage for you to change something, unless it's a small detail that's easily changed, you don't have to change it. Like, I understand, like, if it's like a small change and it's not that hard to fix, yep, go ahead, change it. But any massive ones, like the pose that changes the entire piece, yeah, don't do that. It's not worth it, especially if you're charging yourself $10 for that. That's not worth it, not at all. And this last one wasn't too bad, but it was just annoying in like the worst way possible, really. So this last person had asked me to draw 3 headshots of their characters, and I said sure, I can do that, and it might take a few hours to a couple of days. And I said yep, that's alright. So then I went on, did the sketches, sent them the sketches and said here you go, this is what the sketches look like, are these okay? And they went yep, that's good, that's perfect. I said any changes? And they said this person said nope, all the changes are good. So I thought I was in the clear and that I would be able to do this one without having any issues. But then I decided to post another piece that I had finished that day to my Instagram. And then 5 minutes after I posted it, this person is back in my DMs going, why aren't you working on my commission? Why are you posting other art? You should be working on mine. Like, I'm paying you to work on it. You should be doing mine only. And I was like, I'm sorry, I finished that piece before I started yours, and I just wanted to share it. But the fact that they got at me for having the goal to post something on my Instagram while they paid me to draw something for them, how dare I? Like, how dare I do that? How dare I have art outside of what they're asking me to draw? So that put a little bit of ick onto the person in my mind, saying, oh, they got upset that I posted something else on my Instagram page. Like, I posted on my own page something that wasn't their commission. So I was a bit confused, like, were they just sitting there refreshing, hoping I would post their commission? Like, no, if I'm going to do commissions, I would have DM'd it to them. But yeah, it was just strange. So I finished the first headshot, sent it to them and said that the next one should be done within the next hour. And then I also went up and posted another piece that I had just done in an art trade because the other person had finished their side, so I decided I would put that up as well. And then I got another DM from the person going, why aren't you working on mine? I thought you said you get mine done soon, but you've got this other piece up. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, and finished their commission because I didn't want to cause any more drama. Just sent it to them and they went, oh, thank you so much for finishing it. Like, they swapped like personalities so often. Like, they went from yelling at me, being upset I wasn't working on the commission, to me when I would explain that I just was doing other stuff, to going, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, what the f***? So yeah, that person luckily never tried to commission me again, because even they did, I would have told them no, I wasn't taking commissions, because I did not want to have to deal with it again. Because an artist doesn't have to work on your piece that you've commissioned them all the time. They're allowed to work on other things. Like, you know, they have a life outside of their commissions. Like, yeah, I was just a bit weirded out. And on the off chance some of them are actually watching this, hi, how are you going? Yeah, anyway, I highly doubt they'll be watching it. But yeah, that was just some weird experiences I've had doing commissions over the last 5-6 years. I don't know how long I've been doing them properly. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. I hope you enjoyed the speed paint in the background. I also want to just remind you, I have a Discord server where you can join and you will get the chance to do polls on what my next videos shall be. So yeah, that will be linked below, as well as my Patreon if you want to join. Thank you so much for supporting me, guys, and I hope you guys like this type of content. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like on the video, and also don't forget to subscribe. It helps support me for free. Thank you so much, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.